Hello guys, can you hear me? Let's do mic test and video test. DJ Zitify. Can you guys confirm that you're hearing me? Yeah, that's good. So we have 5 already, and apologize for a bit of delay. Well, let's start. BTC is pumping. However, we do a technical analysis as well as the time analysis since the 17th of this month, October, what we said in the last stream and then what happened. So starting from a weekly time frame, this is exactly what I said on the, well, it is still, yeah, on the higher time frame. This is what we said in the last stream, right? For those who were with me, you already we're already witnessing this pump. However, I will come to the point where I said bulls are struggling and stuff like that based on a time analysis. But at the moment we are following on the higher time frame. Well, if you accumulated around here, yeah, blue box below $16,000 and below $21,000, you don't have a reason to exit. Okay, for HTF players, higher time frame players. Okay, that's what we are expecting. And November is not going to be a fun month. That's all I can say for this moment, and we will come why I think November is going to be challenging for many traders in the market. So yeah, any questions regarding, you can fire up and I will answer on the way. So there is not much change on the higher time frame, okay? Still, we are following the same process. Bear market exit that you saw what happened, bull market entry, well, pretty much. What we are seeing today, this pump, we saw just I've done a bit earlier. That's why I was a bit late with my homework. Kind of 11th of March, we had similar. I'm not saying, okay, we're going to dump, we'll come to that. But this pump, so I was expecting, okay, we might not. Why? Based on the time analysis I'm going to give, based on a 1 hour and 4 hour time frame, I'll give some updates. I was expecting because a bit late, right? The bull's a bit late, that's what I said. So overall, this is what we've been following, 70 around here, 72, 73, all the way up to 75k, okay? This is what we said, and we'll see how it's going to work out. But make sure we don't have to lose this important fib level. We might change slightly if it's going to go 75, but more or less it's going to be around 40, 50 below and 48, 46 maximum. Okay, with a wick that we allowed, and also this red line, bull market line. And moving on to a daily time frame for BTC. So these levels, as you remember from many months that we've been following, this is what I meant by the March pump, and I'm followed by the dump. Okay, and in the last 48 hours, we are pumping. But is it going to be a trap? We'll find out very soon. But still, overall, after we broke this level, which I explained based on a market structure, that was an educational video in the last one. So I said, without breaking this high, do not expect like this is overall, because there is an internal and external market structure. This is your high, this is your low. Whatever happens between, inside, this is your internal market structure. Break above this, which we did today. Okay, the question is how long that we're going to stay above this line. Okay, let me put this one. Well, we don't need it because that's going to be a lot of lines, right? So mark this level. Okay, mark it out, this level. So daily still bullish. Daily's very bullish since, you know, we exited in the last video that I covered bullish and bearish scenarios. So what are we seeing at the moment is one by one clearing the liquidity that I mentioned in the previous videos. So what's happening is here, yeah, cleared all the liquidity, just one level left, and that's this level, okay, March level. You might see, and based on the time analysis, there is something called beginning of the first week, end of first week of November, there is something called, we might print lows, significant lows or highs. What we are seeing is at the moment is significant lows. We might see the 75 or already we reached the target on the higher time frame, okay? And then straight the same squiggle that I showed earlier on the weekly time frame. So this is what I can say at the moment based on a daily time frame, and you got to be careful around here. But this is not where you're going to play. This is not where you're going to long. However, okay, I'm going to just cover, just in case, if you're going to see this price action, right, in the next few days, hold this level, you have to hold this high, and then you can aim higher highs in the coming days and weeks, all the way up to 77, which is higher time frame Fibonacci, up to $80,000, okay, up to this $80,000. However, it is, as I said, a bit early for us to talk about how many days that we're going to hold this level. If you've got questions, feel free to ask. Before we're going to move on, BTC lower time frame, I want to cover this BTC dominance, what we said on the higher time frame, the weekly time frame, and what happened. So why we are pumping. Seems a bit of lagging on internet. Apologize for that. Okay, yeah. So this is what, since the beginning of July 2023, expected, but it didn't pull back. However, we already reached to target, okay? 618 nearly getting tapped, right? This is another thing that you have to be aware of, which is we're already above value area high, and we are at the moment here. And I'll make it update, and you have to play accordingly after you're seeing this chart, okay? BTC under 4-hour time frame, or maybe we're going to look into Ethereum. ETH was quite weak, very weak, I would say. Solana was doing good. Some of the altcoins, however, others were struggling. Okay, others that I said already in the last stream. BTC under 4-hour time frame, it's not that scary, but it's rejecting. But you don't know because we've got, okay, 17 minutes, and I would also want to see what's going to be next candle, which is going to end up with a daily close as well. Okay, and let's have a look at others, what we said in the last stream. Okay, this is what we expected. However, we came back and then alts getting chopped up. Okay, but overall we already hunted beginning of September and October beginning, and then the 10th of October dumps. All of them was buy opportunity. However, this is not where you're gonna enter all in for alts. As per time analysis, do you expect any dump on the 30th and 31st of October? Okay. Julius Crypto, hola. Hi, my friend. Well, Hafiz, Aisha, I'll cover in a minute the time analysis, okay? As I said in the beginning of the video, it's going to be a bit challenging month for November. And we had quite fun for the September, as I said, which I covered in the last few videos. Buy, there you go, buy, and these two levels was a buy, okay? Especially for BTC, that we're going to see a clear picture. However, that was August. That was a massive dump, which I said, right, you have to exit for your alts as well as BTC. It's not going to end up very good. So as a result, why we dumped? Market's still thinking because of Japan. We had a negative news, and as a result, we saw a dump. Well, I don't agree with that thesis. So, well, these levels are important. You can mark it out, which I said. You see this squiggle, but we didn't break this level, where you're going to see two levels, 235 to 2830. Without seeing this, it's going to be early for alt shopping, okay? Because when I said you're going to be exiting around, where was it? 25th, that was exit, right? Because bulls are so weak. So you can see, not only for BTC, I'm going to compare in a minute with Ethereum as well, that you saw alts are struggling, right? That's what I meant by, let's see, 21st of October, 23rd of October was a dump. And well, we're going to come back on this tweet a bit in a minute, okay? So you see what I mean by, in the last few tweets, I kept saying bulls are struggling, bulls will get struggle. So you see for alts, this is others, by the way. You're going to exclude top 10 coins and you will get market cap for the rest of the altcoins, okay? And this is what is happening. Only BTC is pumping, by the way. And if you paid attention, right, for Solana, 48 to 72 hours ago, if BTC pumped 1%, Solana pumped 2 to 3%. It was massive pump for Solana. Okay, Kabam, how are we doing? Well, it's not, you're not late. We just started earlier on. So you see what I mean? Like, really, the market is struggling, right? And whether it's a bull trap or no, we will find out. And you can see some of the alts are doing, I won't say quite well, because you can see I've got in front of me Gala, WIF, and other altcoins. It's just like they are below resistance. However, like, let's move on to ETH and we'll see. So others are clear, I believe, right? Well, here we go for ETH. Look, 25th. Where was it? 25th. Okay, this was 25th, all right? But ETH was a week, by the way, so that's what I'm not really dealing with the ETH. Why? You see it from the August dump, right? We had this 21% dump, and these are the buy levels, as I said, beginning of September, mid of September, beginning of October, as well as the last day was the 10th, okay? And we had a pump, but as I said, after that, we had dump. But you can see, like, with a one, like, if we're gonna compare, look at this chart, pay attention. So the 30th of which where was the 30th? Oh, sorry. Here we go. You remember that was a July. There was a 2 dump days. 29th of August, this dump, and then this dump as well. So you're going to compare, if you open a daily chart, especially, that you can see clear picture. 29th, I made my last warning, right? I made my last warning on the 29th. This is where we saw over 30%, 35% dump. And let's compare with it. Look, the BTC actually didn't break 2,800 from 23rd of August. What about BTC? That's how you're going to pick and choose your coins. Whether you're going to be trading based on these coins, which coins are you going to be trading? So what was the date? 23rd, right? You see? 23rd, 26th. That was one warning. That was 29th, exactly. Top warning, 29th. But ignore that one. Pay attention to this one. BTC already, we broke this level. Right? Pay attention. We broke this level. Come back. That was a buy level, buy level. Next time, once we broke, retest, second retest, and then we're pumping. That's the difference between between BTC and ETH. Also, you need to be paying attention ETH as well as either others or total 3. Most of the time I use either total 3 or others 3 because I look individually separate. For ETH, separate, and total 3, which you're going to exclude BTC as well as ETH, and you will get rest of the market cap for altcoins, okay? So yeah, that's what I meant by ETH was, as you can see, ETH is struggling. Yeah, we couldn't break the important levels. Well, it doesn't look good, does it? Might struggle a bit in here. Again, I'm saying we might struggle a bit, but I'm going to explain BTC why I expected a bit earlier on, and then I changed my mind. Bulls are going to struggle. Look at this 4-hour close, and if we're going to close below here, the daily close, I mean, then you have to look for the exit, so you have to be cautious. Okay, then we might see, especially in the next, by the tomorrow noontime, it's very important if we're going to see one after another. But still, BTC may pump a little bit, but alts and ETH might struggle. So I'm moving on to BTC now, and we will just see. But I would draw your attention on this one. 21st, 23rd dump, 23rd and 25th pump. From 25th to 28th October, bulls will struggle to push the price higher. You can see across the board, they are struggling. Already we started witnessing, but in the last 48 or 36 hours, we are pumping only for BTC and small portion of alts. But overall market is struggling, right? That's what I just showed you. Well, this was a target, okay. Depends whether it's going to close the red one or green one, this candle. That's also another important factor. But most of you were interested about this. Where was it? What I said. Pay attention to this one. What did we say and what happened? This was August, September, and that was actually 30th of September. I made an update, time analysis, and we came here, 3rd of October. This was, I can say, I will make a detailed update via Twitter, 90% hit rate. 8th of 12th, one dump and then pump. From there, you can see already what happened. Sorry, this was, okay? Pump, massive pump. If you literally entered, you caught September, dump and then pump, exit here, buy here, spot, I said specifically, okay? And on 13th, 15th, we may face a little dump on the 13th, right? Where was it? Yeah, here, little dump. However, 15th was, I will explain in a minute, some important factors when you're going to pay attention on the time analysis. And on the 15th, that you already know what happened, right? Was a liquidity grab, massive dump. Well, Aisha, if you're going to be a minute with me, so I'm coming to time analysis. And the end of the month, from 25th, especially after 28th, 31st, the market will start weakening. Overall market, yeah, it is. However, BTC is only pumping, right? And you have to be cautious. You see, that's for private clients and my students are warned that overall 75% move will be towards upside. As I said, I'm going to make a detailed update, but for you guys, I'm going to show from the October, yeah, the October pump, where was the beginning of? First pump, okay, minor dump. But overall, as I said, 75% up, you can see 20% plus, okay, 20% plus. I gave exact like how many percent of this, the power of the bulls, they will push the price towards the upside. You saw it already, 75%, I said, 75% market move is going to be upside. So I can easily, we can say above, we saw 85%, 90%. The move was on the upside, except this two dump. I already mentioned those ones. I'll just make, as I said, detailed update in the coming days. Because I want to wait the month to be closed, because some people are saying, okay, bulls were weak and we are pumping and stuff. I already showed with the old coins and only BTC. BTC's likely is going to be a trap, okay? Likely is going to be a trap. So BTC, for you to pay an attention, the levels are going to be, once we're going to come, if we see this type of price action, as I said already, okay, and acceptance below these levels that you have to be aware of, okay, this level and then this level, yeah, you might be aware of this level, and then definitely that's going to be a target, then target 2, then you've got all the daily levels are target. Monthly, by the way, it's tapped already. However, it's not fully tapped within these levels. Okay, one by one you're going to target these levels. Bullish scenario I already covered, so this is actually price analysis. Moving on to time analysis. One second, I'm going to hide it and I will take a note that I don't change these squiggles. So let's come on to the time analysis. Before I move on, so I would like to remind you about the November. As I said, it's going to be a challenging, right? November will be a challenging month for the market, not only for crypto. Around right and before the election days, there may be instability in US election plus in the market as well, and that might affect the financial markets. Okay, so not at this moment, that's what I'm seeing. But when it comes to time analysis, paying attention, I'm going to divide the time analysis into two sections. You might get pen and paper on your hand and write it down, important dates, or you can watch it. You can watch later on. This video going to be anyway recorded. So if you're ready, by the way, we're already nearly 20 people. For support this channel, can you smash a like? And if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate. So beginning of let's start from the 1st of November up until the 3rd of November. Well, before we start, as I said, you have to understand two different factors when I do time analysis. One is a bullish day, another is a bearish day. However, it doesn't mean once we have a bullish day and then it's going to pump, or the vice versa. Okay, because we need the second factor. If the days are bullish, then the second factor that we have to be aware of, that we need to take into account, whether the bulls have a power to push the price towards the upside or vice versa. If both are positive to one side, then you can buy or sell. Okay, so the 1st of December up to the 3rd, it's going to be slightly bullish, but you will look for the resistance. Okay, you will look for the resistance in order to sell, because on the 3rd I'm expecting 3rd and 4th up to 5th maybe. I'm expecting, this is by the way, these time analysis, I'm not covering each and every single move, but this is what you need for the swing traders and plus and the big moves. Okay, so the 3rd of September up to 5th and 6th, I'm expecting a dump. Again, repeating, first up to this 3rd one, it's going to be a bit challenging pump. You will look for the resistance. Local resistance could be a higher time frame, lower time frame, or mid time frame resistance. And then the 3rd one is going to be a bit interesting day. Yeah, it's going to be a red day. Third one up to 5th. So we will see exact the scenario, what's going to happen. And then from the 6th and 7th, as I said earlier on, the beginning of November, end of the week, 6th and 7th, we have to print that before days like today, tomorrow, we should print kinda significant highs and lows. And this is, by the way, a significant high if you're gonna take into account the March, which was 73k something, right? We already, but as I said, we might clear that liquidity likely up to the levels that I mentioned, up to 74 plus 75k, and then day by day you will work on your time analysis. So 7th of November up to 8th, okay, with a manipulation. What I mean by manipulation is not the idea that you got used to on crypto Twitter. 7th and 8th is going to be pushing the price, the market to the upside. Again, the same scenario. You will look for the exit, right? Where the manipulation means it's going to be a liquidity grab, which I don't know which side is going to be, but highly likely, because I'm seeing on the 7th, the price is going to be moving towards the upside. So I'm assuming that we're going to clear upside liquidity, okay? And from the 9th and 8th and 9th, all the way up to 15th, 16th, we're going to witness a decent dump across the board, okay? And I believe the price will get squeezed on 14th and 16th of November. Okay, 15th, 14th, 15th, after 15th morning, UTC time 12 on the 15th and 16th, where the price is going to get squeezed, which means we will find a floor support. I'll update via Twitter on those days. From the 17th all the way up to 23rd, it is a positive days. Okay, positive days. The market will be green. Hopefully I made it clear. And from 25th, 26th, again with the manipulation, and we will start going towards we will start dumping from 25th, 26th all the way up to 30th of November. Okay, that's how I'm seeing at the moment the market. Any questions? So you will look, we don't know exactly where the price at the moment, because we're going to analyze the market within 72 hours beforehand, and accordingly we'll make the plan. But however, those green and red days with the power of the bulls and bears, I covered just now. Any question, guys? But watch out for November, especially election days and 7th and 8th of November. If you guys don't have a question, it was nice to see you and appreciate for the support. And I will see you in the next live stream.